When it comes to Overwatch heroes that just look real scary, not many people have an edge on Reaper. He is the Grim Reaper. He's cloaked in death, and he's got shotguns, and he just yells die a lot. Hey folks, Chris Waters here with Erick Tay, talking about Overwatch, giving you little tips on how to start off with these characters and get into the fray. Now, Erick Tay, Reaper, he's got those shotguns.
Yeah, Reaper is a deadly dude. He eats up supports. He shreds, these weaker offensive heroes with less health, and he just has a lot of sustainability, really good on flanks, and can just be a nuisance.
Yeah, you get him next to tanks too, it's gonna be problems. Basically, anyone next to a Reaper, advantage Reaper. So how do you do that? How do you get close? You want to be working those flanks. You want to be walking around through passages, getting into close quarters. One of the abilities he can use to get there is his Shadow Step, which is a teleport.
Yeah, Shadow Step is amazing. It lets you get to high ground. It lets you teleport past, the enemy team, which allows you to do these amazing flanks because they don't think you're going to come from there, because why would they look backwards, right? It's a lot faster cooldown now than it used to be, so use it as often as you can to definitely cause a nuisance behind the lines and get past them.
Yeah, look for those opportunities. There's a nice one on the left side of early attack on Volskaya Industries. You can get to a platform across the water. Use it to get high places, like Eric was saying. Basically, anytime you're coming at someone from an angle they're not expecting, so you can get closer, that's when Reaper shines. And once you get close, unload with those Hellfire shotguns. These things are deadly from up close, but you don't want to start firing from too far away.
Yeah, they're going to do very minimal damage from medium to long range, so you definitely want to be like 1 or 2 hero lengths away, so to speak. But definitely you want to get close to the Widowmakers, try to sneak up on them so you can take out those snipers that are really pestering your offensive team.
And keep in mind with the teleport, you do create a column of smoke and a loud audio cue whenever you do that, so alert heroes are going to be paying attention. Also, they're going to be able to hear your footsteps when you come closer, because the louder the footsteps, the more damaging the character. So there are these things that are working towards your detection. Still, you need to be stealthy, you need to get around and get close, and people rightfully fear you. Another tool in your arsenal mobility-wise is called WRAITH form. This is a great one, not just for closing distance because you go a little fast and you're invulnerable, but also for getting the heck out.
Yeah, I use it a lot to get the heck out, as you said. Basically, when you start getting low and you don't think you're going to win the fight, it's probably time to WRAITH form away and, try to find a med pack. Knowing the maps is important with Reaper, because when you WRAITH form, you need to get to that health, or you need to hope, some of these other heroes are dead and you can get that reaping passive ability, which lets you pick up those sweet health orbs that you desperately need.
As Reaper, you want to keep an eye out for these glowing orange globes, because what that means is someone has died and you can take some of their health. This is going to help you stay alive. So when you blast someone, go ahead and walk up, gobble that soul globe, and keep on shooting, with one big caveat. Don't step over Junkrat once you kill him, because he drops a whole bunch of dynamite and you will die. Let his dynamite poop explode and then get the soul globe. Doing damage with his shotguns is Reaper's thing, so of course it makes sense that his ult would just be doing a ton of damage with his shotguns.
Yeah, basically you want to get in as close to as many enemies as you can, because you're a spinning whirlwind of death. Basically, you're going to spin 360 for a couple times, just raining hell on everyone with your shotguns, and anyone in your path is most likely going to die. Now, it's not the greatest against tanks necessarily, so hopefully they're at half health or whatnot, but you definitely want to target supports, DPS people. If they're on a payload or something like that, bunched up together, it's probably a good time to get in there and die, die, die.
The 3 words that no hero wants to hear, because it's such a flashy ult and it's such a deadly ult if you're close. So people are going to try to neutralize you. They're going to try to, if they see you coming, take you out or stun you while you're doing it. So again, coming from an elevated position, dropping down and popping that ult mid-air, or just coming around a corner and popping it before people see you. These are great ways to make sure you get the most out of your Death Blossom.
One more key thing to remember, guys, is you only have 8 shots with your shotgun, so it doesn't hurt to get in that quick melee. Also, that quick melee kind of cancels the animation on the reload, so use that whenever you reload.
Definitely, just a way to increase your close quarters damage, which is what Reaper is all about. Get to teleporting, get to sneaking around enemy lines, and just start shredding people up with Reaper. For more Overwatch hero guides, GameSpot's YouTube channel is the place to go, folks, and give us a subscribe while you're there. Thanks for watching.